From standardized testing to Common Core, the battle over teaching America's kids. What are you going to say, Mr. Rose?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Teaching America's kids is heating up this morning. In 2006, hedge fund manager Sal Khan used online tutoring to try and reinvent learning and break down the barriers with the Kahn Academy. The online school now delivers more than 580 million online lessons in over 36 languages. Wow. But now Kahn is thinking small, you could say. He created a brick-and-mortar school in California to put some of his biggest ideas to the test. Students ages 5 through 12 are in one classroom taking active roles in their education. Sal Khan, welcome back to the table.
Great to be here.
So tell us how this works, because I can't imagine kids at 5 to 12, they have different mindsets, different skill sets, but they're all in one room learning together?
Well, you know, in a lot of ways, it goes back to how humans learned before, most of 200,000 years of human history. It's only the last 150 years that we've separated students by age and kind of these classrooms. And the idea is that you can learn a lot from the students who are a little bit older than you. And if you're 12 years old, you can exercise a lot of leadership, be kind of a teaching assistant for the younger students. Now, we do break them out every now and then, but we actually separate them by independence level as opposed to age level. So they're, and whatever independence level you're on, whether in math, reading, or writing, you're on your own track. So there could be a not so independent 5-year-old who's maybe moved ahead a little bit in mathematics, but needs a little bit of remediation in reading, and that's completely okay.
After having so much success online, and why did you want to build this brick and mortar? Was it simply to provide a testing place?
Yeah, whenever someone imagines anything virtual, they say, okay, Amazon.com versus Barnes & Nobles. And we never thought that. We always said, look, Khan Academy, the virtual, is going to be a resource to liberate the physical. And we wanted this to be a testing lab where we could really show that happening. And not just to be a small school for a handful of kids, but leverage Khan Academy, the reach. We have over 30 million students using us, that we could send them information, send their teachers information on how they can do similar things in their own classroom.
Montessori education uses some of that idea of students in different grades teaching in one classroom together. But you talk about a year-long school. Why did you want that to be part of the curriculum? The data's pretty clear on it.
Yeah, well, first of all, Montessori, in a lot of ways, we are exactly Montessori. And if Maria Montessori was around in 2015, we would hope that she would use a lot of the same ideas and tools. In terms of year-long, I guess the question is, why not year-long?
Right.
Exactly. Most of us stopped farming a little while ago, and that's why summer vacation existed. If you put all of these new ideas around mixed age and blended learning, all of those aside, the gap between the US and Shanghai test scores can be purely accounted for by time in the classroom. So it's really not only, you have this summer learning loss, which is not only time that you're not learning and you could be, but you're actively forgetting the things that you learned at the end of last year. So just summer and also full day, this is something. Our current school system was designed for one-income families where, the mom would be at home and the kids would come home at home. Now you have across the demographics, you have 2 income earners. So why not go full day, allow the kids to get all the work done during the day, and then when they go home, the biggest correlate with success in life is having dinner with your family and sleeping. And so create some space for that.
But the counter-argument that teachers will make to that sort of a program. That's the unions, and teachers say, I can't do that kind of on the salary that you pay me. That's the counter-argument, right?
Well, yeah, and this is something that we want to explore, because if you look at funding in education, actually very little of it goes to the teacher. Here in New York City Public Schools, they're spending close to $20,000 per student per year. If you do the math, that's about $500,000–$600,000 a classroom. The teachers are right now getting a very small fraction of that.
Wired Magazine did a story about you, and they talked about the tech elite's quest to reinvent school in its own image. Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, I drive a Honda, so I don't know if I'm a tech elite. But
Honda's a good car, Sal.
Oh, no, it is.
You are somebody that the tech elite pay attention to.
That's true.
Well, no, I think I definitely did want. It was actually my dream to start a school even before Khan Academy existed. But now, once Khan Academy has had this reach, we've worked with a bunch of schools trying to push the envelope around mastery-based learning, blended learning, project-based learning. We said, let's do it under our offices for real.
You started the Khan Academy years ago to help your little cousin. How old was she?
She was 12 at the time.
And what was the subject?
Unit conversion.
So did you ever think it would go to this, Sal? It's amazing what you've done in a short period of time.
No.
Good answer. But
it's changing education.
But you're changing education.
Big supporters like Bill Gates.
Yes, and love having you here. Thank you as always, Sal Khan.
Great to be here. Thank you.